highlighting the people and places that support, grow, and promote our sport. This is TNT Off the Rail. Live on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow. Don't forget to enable live notifications so you don't miss anything. Please note that Off the Rail is a live show. Calls and comments will be recorded for use by TNT Off the Rail. Some segments are pre-recorded. It's time for TNT Off the Rail. Good evening, boys and girls. It's Monday. It's, what is it, May 24th already? Goodness gracious. I'm Bud. It's TNT Off the Rail. Welcome to the show. Sorry about the little snafu. A minor setting issue. Wanted to make sure you could see the back of my head in all its glory. So apologize. Things are going good. We're all set up and going. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. If you're over there on YouTube watching, on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow. And if you're on Facebook, you should run over real quick and like and subscribe to YouTube anyhow, and vice versa, just because you don't want to miss anything. Because sometimes we do some stuff that's just on YouTube. We don't really do anything that's just on Facebook. I'm not gonna say we don't ever, because there are times that I have done some stuff just on Facebook. So you're in your best bet is to be taking care of both those. Call a friend, tell them to get the show on. If you're hanging out at a bar or shooting somewhere that got a smart TV, go over there and holler at them, tell them to switch over to YouTube and search up TNT so you can watch this in about, I lost track of time because I'm behind now. In about 5 or 10 minutes, we're going to get a hold of Blake Baker, and we're going to talk to him. That ought to be real cool. Hopefully he remembers everything from a couple weekends back, because I definitely want to talk to him about that. So that will be coming up in about 5 or 10 minutes. We're going to be talking, of course, the usual tournament stuff that I've managed to locate from all over the place, and our new group. Make sure you check out TNT Off the Rail show on Facebook. The group, get yourself approved over there to be posting, so you can share your tournament results and league information and anything that you pool related you'd like to have shared. That's how you do it. That's the easiest way to get to us. Of course, you can also go over to the TNT page and find us that way too, but this is the easiest way to get your stuff right here on the show, so make sure you definitely do that. I have to do a few things to make sure we're all set for Blake. We're going to take a minute, show some love to some sponsors. We'll be right back, and then we'll probably get right into calling him. So hang tight. We'll be right back. Dave's Place in Lanark, Illinois. Family since 1979. Open daily at 11 a.m. with dine-in available for Fellas Pizza right next door, with a convenient order window right in Dave's Place. Offering daily drink specials and weekly specials, including Sunday Fun Day, free pool and darts, $1 Thirsty Thursday, and everyday Dart Happy Hour with free darts from 4 to 6. Try some wings or one of our amazing pizzas. We're now offering cauliflower crust. Fellas Pizza, offering pizza, tacos, and much, much more. Carry out, delivery, and dine-in. Call 815-493-8888 to get yours now. Follow Dave's Place and Fellows Pizza on Facebook to find out when to stop and enjoy the next pool or dart tournament, DJ, and much more. Maybe you can catch a ride through the bar.
Dave's Place, where the bikes ride through the bar, 121 North Broad, Lanark, Illinois. Fellas Pizza. Dine in, carry out, delivery, 815-493-8888.
All right. Just up at Dave's place. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. It was a ton of fun. Um, so definitely check that out. Tell them TNT sent you. Um, uh, check out the group, league operators, directors, pool fanatics that love sharing stories about themselves and your tournament lives, or sharing information about your local pool scene. I want to see it. I don't care where it's from. I've been digging and stuff, and I've been trying to reach real far out there and seeing some cool stuff, and trying to get a little more on the show. I've been but I try to reach out. I don't like to just grab up pictures and just do them and not tell people I'm going to do them. I try to at least let them know. So, watch for that message request. Like I said, it's either I'm asking you about a picture or trying to get you on the show. The TNT guard dogs sound like they're trying to keep somebody from getting in. They must really want to get on the show. We're gonna call Blake here in just a few minutes, and and I keep saying call. We're actually gonna do video chat so we can and see and talk to him a little bit. So that'll be coming up in just a few minutes. Um, excuse me. Um, don't forget 833 TNT Pool. Get a hold of us. Find out how you can be a part of becoming a sponsor of a tournament. Advertising here on the show, or getting a tournament run in your in your venue, getting some streaming done. Um, if you want to become part of TNT leagues. Oh, Rick, coverage BCA Vegas tournament in Naples. Well, where exactly in Naples are you, Rick? And I will talk about it for sure, and send me some information. But why don't you real quick? Rick's going to tell me a little more about some BCA Vegas tournament tomorrow in Naples. I need a state because I think there's more than one Naples. So we'll find out some more about that when Rick lets me know. Don't forget, like I said, tell a friend. We're gonna call Blake here in just a few minutes, and we'll get to a part where we'll come to you guys with some questions. And remember, there'll be a little bit of a delay between when you put your chat in when I see it. So if you ask your question, hang tight until you know because it might say that where okay, yeah, what Naples where, Rick? I've seen all kinds of qualifiers. I've been trying to share a bunch. Let me know and definitely send me a link so I can go check out anything you have on Facebook. Um, but yeah, get your questions ready for Blake. If you have some, you can ask him in the chat box. I'll let you know when to start sending them, and we'll start asking Blake about them. So let me go ahead and get down here. Um, um, here we go. All right, so let's go ahead and give him a call real quick here. Ring him up. Hey Blake, how you doing?
Good. How you doing, Greg?
Good, good, good. Give me a second here. We'll get you up here so everybody can see you. There we go. How you doing tonight?
Good, good. How about yourself?
Oh, it's been one of them days.
Right.
You all rested up? I know you've been traveling a bunch.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I don't know what it was, maybe like allergies or something. But I visited family in Utah, and I was in Quad Cities also. But I got a little bit of sinus issue right now. But other than that, I'm fine.
You braving it just to talk to us. Well, I really appreciate that. We're
Not a
gonna pick your brain about a bunch of stuff, and I'm sure you probably know a few of the things. So, um,
sure.
just real quick, just for anybody who for some reason doesn't know, this is Blake Baker. Where you tell everybody where you're from?
Originally, DeWitt, Iowa. I grew up there and graduated there, but then I played out of my dad lived in Muscatine, so I kind of went back and forth growing up there. And then after I graduated, I started playing in Quad Cities a lot. And I'd say from like 18 to 22. I played the Quad Cities mainly, traveled from there, and then I was 22. I moved out to the West Coast to kind of experience the professional pool lifestyle and go and like try to learn play on 9 foots, and because it's not a big thing in that area, Iowa, 9 foot pool is not a big thing. So just kind of wanted to, knowing that I wanted to be a professional pool player, I knew I had to hang with the big boys on the 9 footer too. So
Right. And you've been doing pretty good. I've been following a lot of your recent travels. You've placed a lot. You've actually won probably what just in the past couple months. I think you've won 2 or 3 tournaments.
yeah, I'd say I think three, yeah, three or four in the last few months. Been a nice little streak, but I haven't. This is pretty much the most pool I've definitely played since COVID for sure.
I was
It's
gonna.
nice everything's kind of opening up again, and finally, I think the last 3 months, like you said, like I think last month I played a tournament every weekend, so that was nice to finally get in that groove again. Because since COVID, it's been almost a year since I haven't done that kind of thing again. So
All right. Did it take you long to get back into the groove?
um, not necessarily. I mean, a little bit, but you have these nerves that you didn't have before. Just because you're not. If you do play, you're not usually in front of anybody. So now, like when everything's back open again, so like could shoot in front of all these people, like man, wait, I'm actually a little nervous. I never really felt this before. So now it took me a minute to kind of get used to that, but once I got my nerves in check, it kind of all came back.
So I was gonna say that COVID really did kind of mess stuff up, but then there were a lot of tournaments that you went to during COVID that it was just basically shooters, nobody else around, right?
Right. Yeah, I played in a couple like that. Yeah, like the Texas Open. There was very limited spectators, and everybody had to wear masks, and it was yeah, it's just a whole different atmosphere. It's for sure. Yeah.
So yeah, that was
And,
a
go ahead. Yeah.
lot of adjustments to make, huh?
Oh yeah, you ain't lying. Yeah, the U.S. amateurs out in Florida was pretty much the same thing. Very limited spectators. You had waves of when the players can come in, and if you didn't play in that wave, you weren't supposed to go in. So it was just yeah, this is a whole different atmosphere, man.
That I was gonna say, now that really had to, had to mess with a lot of routines because I know a lot of players, like when we talked to Allison, she would tell us how she would go into the room and do all this beforehand. So that COVID thing, that kind of had to mess you up, kind of.
Yeah, yeah. They put us in a big tent out back to stream TV. Like that's all you can focus on. It's like, man, I want to watch the pool get dialed in, But it's just different, man. It was, but you got to find different ways to focus in. You got to just acclimate to the situation, I guess.
Right. And again, like I said, you've been doing pretty good at it because if you're not winning, I've noticed you've been up top quite a bit. So you're doing
Right,
something right for sure.
right, right.
Um, so you made a trip home recently, I guess we'll
Yeah,
call
that
it.
was awesome.
And lot of good things happened there. I know a lot of people kind of want to hear it from you a little more. So, uh, how did the whole return start? How'd that go?
First off, it was awesome. I just seeing everybody. Got to see my dad that I haven't got to see in a long time. He got to see his granddaughter, my daughter. So that was a great experience. But then the tournament was awesome just to see all the local pool players that I haven't seen in probably 3 or 4 years, and just to see all of them was amazing itself. But then to play against like all the world class players that were there with like Dennis Orcolo and Shane, and just to be in those names is one thing, but then to actually compete with them and beat them is another thing. But that's yeah, that's a whole different experience, that's for sure.
So I mean, and obviously, you probably answered the question in so many different forms and in ways that it's probably almost mind numbing. But I mean, has it even really the whole dentist thing has it sunk in?
I just my dad kind of surprised me. It was awesome. He bought a little flash drive with the video because it was on the stream table,
Hmm.
and he gave it to me before I left, and so I just watched it right before this interview actually,
Oh,
and
really?
it was really awesome just to kind of relive it one more time and see how it actually happened. But Yeah, that was definitely probably the best pool moment in my career for sure.
That was my kind of my next question. And then, so with that, with this, because so many people are streaming now, which is awesome.
Right,
I mean, well, I guess that's a two-sided thing. Some people think it's great, some people don't. But,
right,
but
right, right.
anyhow, when he gave you that and you got to see it, how how different was it to see it from that perspective, uh, than from when you were, how you remember it and how it went down?
100% different. It was just completely different. Like just being in the moment, you could just hear everybody. I had all my friends and my dad and everybody was there. Just so you hear everybody cheering after every game I win. Like oh yeah, let's go. Just that little thing is just awesome. But then to watch it again on the tape, you hear all the commentary, and then I think John Gabriel came in like a few games in, and he stepped in for the rest of the match, did the commentary. So hearing his perspective and him giving me a few like uh, compliments here and there, it was really awesome to hear. Just different two different perspectives. That's for sure. It was awesome to see both though and witness both. But I'd say just because the last game I was up 8-6, and he ran out I believe all his balls, and then he got hooked on his last ball or something and scratched, and he conceded the game. He didn't make me shoot all the balls. He just came up to me and shook my hand, and um, that kind of and everybody just went nuts. Like probably 40 people just went nuts in the pool hall. That just it was incredible just to be that in that moment. And like I said, that's definitely my best pool moment of my career.
Wow. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, just to have him kind of just say, yeah, and that's
Yeah, he did that like I think 3 games in the set
uh,
where he ran out and had a whole table just wide open and he had no balls and he just oh you're good you don't have to shoot him. Yeah, he raked a couple times. I'm like wow, I definitely earned his respect.
right now. See now, and I'm glad that you said you earn respect, because I was gonna ask how did it at the time though. Did it kind of come off as, did you think maybe he was kind of messing with you a little bit or something?
No, no, because I think I ran out like I think 4 of my first 5 wins or something like that, and then I got broken ran. So he knew I was in the groove, and then I think one of the couple of games I didn't have to shoot the 8 ball. You're good. You don't have to shoot the 8. So I knew I know he like I said I earned his respect, and I can see it in the middle of the match, and it was just growing throughout. And then I think it was my 7th win and my 9th win where I didn't have to shoot the balls at all.
Wow.
So that was incredible.
Now, so obviously it didn't phase you much for him. It was, you actually took it, like you said, more as a sign of respect throughout the match.
Right, where he
Now,
knows I can hang with him.
so you don't think that's you. I guess, that's kind of one of those things kind of people have, or some people.
Yeah, some people might have a different perspective and
Yeah,
think that
like,
was more like a shark move, but no, I see it as a respect thing.
mm, yeah. See, now I'm kind of glad that we talked about it, just because a lot of people that saw the stream, and they're, especially in the past month or so, with all the different events and so many things coming out of comments and everything. It's good to know that, you know that you felt comfortable with them telling you that it made you, that it's good to go. So you played 3 tournaments while you were home, right?
Yeah, there was actually 3 there: the 8 ball, 9 ball, and 10 ball. Well, actually, no, you're right. 8 ball, 10 ball, and then I played in Peoria the next week in a big open 8 ball tournament, and that went very well too. But I ended up back to the first tournament. I was after beating Dennis, that put me in the final four of the winner's side, and I had to play Jesse Bowman,
Mm,
and then to win that, I knew I had to play Shane to get to the hot seat, to play for the hot seat. So I was like, man, that was super. That pumped me up a lot to because before I left the Quad Cities, I went around with Jesse a lot and went on the road with him. And he kind of mentored me a little bit. And that's kind of how I got to where I am right now. We have a very similar play style, but I kind of was plateauing almost when I was in the Quad Cities, and I needed to kind of leave. I needed to uh, experience something else,
well,
and that's when I got a lot better. And but I wanted to come back and see if I could beat him. But that was great to actually see him. We played right on the front table in front of everybody, and it was crazy throughout the whole match because um, when we both played our separate matches on different tables, like all this Quad City crowd would come in and clap for us every game, you know. But when we played each other, it was just a completely different vibe. Like people didn't know what to do. Like if we made great shots or great outs, they would clap. But if like somebody just won a game, they're like, oh yeah, like. And then when it started getting close, I was up, I think 8-6, and I dry broke, and also he ran out, and he broke and ran out to make it hill, and then like everybody just started getting more intense, you know, into it, you know, just it was, and sure enough, he breaks and runs on the hill game. So I dry broke 8-6 and never got to see the table again. And but so I ended up losing that match, and then I lost to Corey Duel my next match on the loser side. So I got 5th, 6th in the 8 ball, um, and then in the 10 ball, I lost to another Filipino, Roland Garcia, and then I lost to Scott Tolfson at Hill on the loser side for Minnesota. He plays real good too. But so I think I got like 13th or 16th or something in that tournament. But that was nice to cash in both of those and put a good showing in front of everybody, the home crowd. But yeah, then Peoria the next week, I played in just the 8 ball.
Was that that? And if I remember, was that the Baby Banks or whatever? No, that was
let's
the
see.
other one. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. They called it I think it's just the Racks and Rocks like annual tournament.
Oh,
They're kind of like doing the thing.
the Bar Box Bar Box
Yeah,
Classic.
yeah. There's 105 guys playing in the 8 ball, and I end up having a pretty decent draw, and I played Shane McMinn in the final 8 of the winner side, and I beat him 7-3. I think 7-3. Take what you make, alternate, break 8 ball, and then I had to play John Mora on the final 4 of the winner side, and I played on the stream table that match. And actually, that match and the next match both, I played the stream table, and I just couldn't figure out the speed, the break. I dry broke a lot, and the speed just kind of threw me off. And I lost both matches. I think 7-2, 7-3. But I lost to Roland Garcia again on the loser side, so he got me both in the Quad Cities and Moline.
Yeah. How hard is it when because obviously you hit that funk. How hard is it to get out of that? I mean, I mean, you got to identify the problem first, or
Right. Yeah. It's kind of, so that's exactly what I was trying to do. I was trying to identify what I was doing wrong, and then just seems like just everything was going wrong. I'd make a great breakout shot, and then it would go and tie up something else. You know, it's just sort of like just things that happened multiple times, or I'd overroll a ball by an inch, or just a couple, just a few things kept on going wrong, and I couldn't. After I figured one thing out, something else would happen. It was just that type of day, I guess, on those 2 matches. I don't know what happened. To tell you the truth, it just kind of all fell apart. I don't know.
that sounds like one of those days where I just put the cues right back in the case and go home. And just I'm like I'm done. I
You know,
know it.
yeah.
I
And the
can't.
morning was great. Like I said, I played great on Shane and on a different table. I think I wanted that. Yeah, and then this after that, boom, the stream table just shut me down.
So, what's next for you? Where's your next couple stops now?
um, so I think I'm just gonna hunker down for a little bit. I might go to a tournament here in a few weeks or in Louisiana. That a big I think they're having one pocket and a bar table tournament. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna hunker down for a little bit. I got Vegas APA Nationals in August, so the beginning in August. So just put a lot of practice in. I got just recently worked out a deal at Pool Hall here. I'm the house pro now, so I play a lot for free there now. So
Nice. Where's that at?
Spokane, Washington. It's Legacy Billiards.
Legacy Billiards. We'll have to check that out.
Yeah, it's really
That's
nice.
awesome. So,
Great pool room. It's got
it,
like 16 7-foot diamonds and one 9-foot diamond. But,
nice little layout. Keep
yeah.
you busy for a while, huh?
Oh yeah.
Uh, I was gonna ask you. See, yeah, you played Jesse. Uh, did you outside the tournament while you were home? Did you get to play anybody else that you haven't played in a while? Just kind of messing around or anything like that?
Yeah, I practice with a lot of my friends that I haven't got to see in a long time, and it's crazy how many compliments I got. Just how much how much I've gotten better as a pool player and grown as a person just since I've been gone. So yeah, that was great to see and hear from everybody. But yeah, it's I've definitely gotten a lot better since I've left.
Well, you put the work in, and that's how it's supposed to work. You're supposed to put the work in, and
Right.
it's supposed to come. Any shout outs you want to give up?
Yeah, for sure. All my sponsors, Divinity Q's, Jam Up Apparel, um, CD Reel Promotions with Dexter Reel, Kim Busan with Crooked Q's, and Steve Rajan with Legacy Billiards. Yeah, I
Awesome.
think that's it.
Hey Blake, I really appreciate you hanging out with us and stuff, and
Uh,
look forward to
not a
following
problem.
you in more tournaments and stuff like that. And feel free to send me stuff too, so we can keep up with you. It was cool that you got to come home and do as well as you did, and have some of the
Right,
best pool moments. That's awesome. Um,
right.
good luck on your next few stops, and maybe we'll get to talk to you again and find out some more results down the road.
Awesome, man. Thank you for having me,
Hey man,
and I'll be welcome to come on anytime for sure.
awesome. Oh, I will be careful because I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up a
All right,
lot.
all right.
Blake
Sounds
Baker,
good.
guys. Thanks so much. Have a great night. We'll talk to you again soon. Good luck, buddy.
Thank you. You too. Have a good night.
Yep, you too. That was Blake Baker. Really appreciate him coming on and talking to us a little bit. Um, I only got to see some of the matches and videos and stuff like that, but yeah, I really wanted to see what was going on with that in this head between in that dentist thing, because it was just, yeah, that was cool. That was a lot of fun. So thanks Blake for taking the time to talk to us, and go check that out. Legacy Billiards in Washington. We'll see if we can find some information and share that with you. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, and we'll get into our league and tournament news. Hang tight.
CBM Construction offers all your construction needs: new builds, remodeling, heating and cooling services, and installation. Give them a call today, 815 716 6727. CBM is licensed, bonded, and insured to provide the ease of mind you're looking for. From start to finish, CBM is professional and friendly as they bring your dreams to life. Bill builds it best. Check them out on Facebook for more pictures of their amazing work. Looking for a getaway retreat? Wanting to live off the grid? We can help you with any of your wants and needs. Custom built tiny homes for you. Taking orders now. Give us a call and we'd be happy to help you out. 815 716 6727. CBM Construction. 815 716 6727.
All right. Give Bill a call. Bill's rocking it. We're going to get that updated soon. Make sure you go over and check out Bill's Facebook page, the CBM Construction page. Check out a bunch of really cool new updated pictures of some all amazing work that he's done. So definitely get over there and check that out. So we're going to jump over and start with our league and tournament news. Rick is telling me that all Tuesday night pool league sanctioned players can play in the Vegas qualifier. The winner is going to get entry, airfare credit, and hotel at the Rio from September 1st through the 11th tournament. Uh, Tournament play is at Beacon Bowl in Naples. Starts at 7:30 tomorrow, Tuesday night. So the Beacon Bowl in Naples, 7:30. Get your chance to win a trip to Vegas. I'm not even gonna try Rick Madeffer. Check him out, Beacon Bowl in Naples. Whoops, that's not where we were. We're trying. There we go. Sorry, multitasking. I'm horrible at it. You guys know that. So now it's time for our league and tournament news. You got a little sneak peek at my next little business. Start off obviously with some of our upcoming stuff. I had some other flyers, but I pushed a button somewhere and they disappeared. And when I find them, I'll get them posted. I think they are back up at the TNT Facebook page, so you can check the Flyers album on the TNT page for some more flyers. Roy's got all of his stuff going on during the week out at the Twisted Rose, so make sure you check that out. Just search Twisted Rose on Facebook and find out. He's got what he's got. I think every night except for Monday nights. So definitely check that out. You can hang out with us Friday nights at Wise Guys in Dixon, Illinois. 16 players. We play some 8-ball. It's double elimination. It's a lot of fun. You can come out. We're there every week. Make sure you keep an eye on the TNT Facebook page just in case. There are a couple Fridays that we take off for certain small things every once in a great while. So make sure you check in and pre-register so that you don't wander out for nothing. Saturday, June 5th, we'll be back at Cardwell's in Rock Falls, Illinois for some more 8-ball out there. That one starts at noon. Get yourself pre-registered at budiswiser.net, or returning players can call or text 833-TNT Pool. It's a bunch of fun, 4 tables right down there in Rock Falls. All kinds of fun. Another chance for you to get your champions medal. So June 5th, Cardwell's come on out, hang out, shoot some pool with us. And then next weekend after that, we'll be back in Dixon at Wise Guys for the Hollywood's Highway Fund. Pre-register for this, and I'm telling you right now, pre-register this. As soon as these spots start to go, when people realize it, they're going to fill up. And we're only taking 32. I've been told that's all I'm supposed to take and was threatened with bodily harm. So 32 it is. Get yourself pre-registered. budiswiser.net, 833-TNT Pool. And then coming up in September, we'll be doing our 3rd annual Jay Balfour Memorial Tournament at Wise Guys on September 4th. You can get pre-registered for that as well. We'll share some more information as far as like food and other things that'll be going on with that a little closer to that. So keep an eye out for that. So we're going to. Ooh, Rick is telling me there will be a Facebook stream for the event tomorrow. I'm not even going to try to. I'm going to butcher that name, Rick. Go over to the TNT Off the Rails show group and share some information for me, and I will share it on the TNT page. I really appreciate that. So let's look at some results. And I'm just going to warn you right now, if you're allergic to Martin, you may want to watch something else for a minute, because there's a whole bunch of Martin. Congratulations, Martin Zavala Jr. and Jim Stewart taking 1st and 2nd in Twisted Rose Friday Night 8-ball, sponsored by Holiday Inn Express. Martin took 1st place, winning the hot seat match 4-0, and finished the night with an overall record of 16-3. Jim came in 2nd place, winning the one-loss side finals 3-2, and ended the tournament with an overall record of 19-9. Martin and Jim called it a night and took their respective places. Twisted Rose, Stanley Davis Jr., Roy Radis Jr. Appreciates each and every one that came out to the tournament and look forward to seeing you again. Remember I told you if you're allergic to Martin, you might want to look away. Congratulations to Martin Zavala Jr. on taking 1st place in Thursday night's killer 10-ball tournament, sponsored by Jacoby Custom Cues. Martin took 1st by winning the hot seat match 7-3 and the 2nd final set 7-3, and finished the tournament with an overall record of 24-17. Again, Twisted Rose, Stanley Davis Jr., Terry Fassett, and Roy all appreciate each and every one of you that came out to the tournament and look forward to seeing you again. And we're going to stay at Twisted Rose for one more here. Hold on. Martin Zavala Jr. Oh, wait. Can you believe that? And Nick Stoker. I hope I said that right. Taking 1st and 2nd in Wednesday night's Pick Your Poison tournament, sponsored by Jacoby Custom Cues. Martin took a 2nd-round loss and turned it into a 1st-place finish, winning both final sets 6-1, 6-1, and 6-1, and ended the night with an overall record of 43-11. Nick came in 2nd place, winning the hot seat match 4-1, and finished the tournament with an overall record of 13-18. Again, Twisted Rose, Stanley Davis Jr., Terry Fassett, Martin Zavala Jr., and Roy all appreciate each and every one of you that came out for the tournament and look forward to seeing you again. Friday night, we were out at Wise Guys, and it was kind of a blast. The kids came in and took the joint over. Uh, Sam Rhino Henderson ended up taking first place. And Sam's there on the right in that awesome Jack DeBet clothing. And on the left is Carson, the kid Carson Hopkins, taking second place. We were out there Friday night, and we had a whole bunch of fun. Let's check this out real quick. The You Got Action kids were in the house. They were hanging out, doing stuff. Some people we hadn't seen in a while came out and hung out. I think we had 13. Mr. Bly was in the house, hung out and shot some. Him and Sam butted head a few times. It was overall just a good time. Mr. Banda joined us again. Wise Guys, Dement Town, 601 Depot Avenue, Dixon, Illinois. We're there every Friday night. There's our buddy Monroe. Oh, look, Pat and Baxter. Mr. Kent doing work. Mr. Gonzalez and Mr. Fridley hanging out. I believe Mr. Fridley got third place Friday night, actually. Thought we had a picture of him, but I think he skedoodled. Mama TNT was hanging out and shooting with us. And there's Mr. Baxter again. I believe he was actually playing Sam at this time here. Five tables at Wise Guys. Keep us moving right along. We got that event done. Decent amount of time. After the kids came through and whooped everybody's butts. My sound is not working. That's why I'm...
Oh, sorry. 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh.
Sam and Carson and Timmy were all up there doing some stuff. Friday night, again, come hang out with us. Top three, or the final three matches right here. Sam and Jim Fridley. Ouch. And yeah, like I said, Mr. Fridley did end up placing third that night. This was the match right there. It was a tough one. Sam ended up getting him. And then your final match, Sam and Carson. There's the last few shots of the night as we finished off the tournament there in Dixon. Sam played strong all night long. I can't remember his record. I had it wrote down because Roy always makes me jealous with all his great stats on his tournaments, and I've been trying to do it. And every time I do it, I write it down, and then I lose it. So good job, Roy. I appreciate that. So that was oh, no, our little screen was popping up. I'll show you guys that one in just a minute. So Sam and Carson splitting that, or not splitting that, taking first and second. Wise Guys on Friday, and let's see, we're back out to Deja Vu. They had Lager's Choice some point over the weekend. I can't remember what day. I forgot to write that down because I'm horrible with things like that. But here's your first place was Travis Williams. Second place was Dusty. And look, Tina managed to pull off third place. Congratulations to everybody. Great job. Tina Post, thanks for coming out and being a part of our Deja Vu family. We love and appreciate you all. Hope to see you next week for 8 Ball. There's still time to sign up. And we appreciate our great staff as well with the fast and wonderful service. Kat Lyles, Morgan Kramer, and Mandy. Tina says you guys rock. Thanks for taking such awesome care of them. And then Saturday, of course, we are back in Lanark at Dave's place for our May 8 Ball. May 8 Ball. On our left is Miles Forrest, who took home first, and John McKibben, who took second. And we'll have some little highlights from this one. This one, I think, is a little quicker. We got some highlights. It was a beautiful day. We got rolled up at Dave's place for our tournament right as the ride had made their stop and was pulling out. So when we first got up there, I wish I would have got there a little sooner. Just bikes everywhere. It was awesome. It was pretty neat. Mr. Fridley joined us again for the second day in a row playing back-to-back tournaments, and same results actually. I believe he ended up in third place at Dave's place as well. It was a little smaller than we'd care for, or are used to, I guess would be the better term. But we did have 8 pretty pretty feisty players. They were all ready to go. Some great matches went on. I kidded with Jeff Martz. I told him, and this is the part where I say we're going to take a quick look at some of the action from today, and he just laughed and looked at me. But here's Don Koltoff rushing through a little rack and break, and then here's Jeff Martz. I said, "Look, Jeff, the fastest you ever moved around a table." He giggled a little bit, but it wasn't so much a fun giggle. But anyhow, you see Miles there in the back. He's playing. Larry Trom's playing. I think I did one more. There's a picture of Mr. Fridley putting some work in playing against Mr. Bashaw. Nice little run here from Mr. McKibben on his way to the second place finish. He actually made it to the hot seat. He had quite the run. I believe this match might have got him there, but I'd have to look at the bracket to remember correctly. But this was about how he was doing for the day. He was taking care of business, and just when he ran into Miles in the finals, though, it just Miles was bound and determined. He was not happy having to come from the wrong side of the bracket to do that. So he was bound and determined to put an end to Mr. McKibben's great day. As you see, though, he was shooting pretty good. So, really looking to get out to some more venues all over the place. This could be your highlight video of us hanging out at your venue. If you got a couple tables and like to get a little pool tournament action, I've got all kinds of stuff that I can do to accommodate anywhere from one table up. So if you're interested and like to do some stuff, get a hold of us. 833 TNT Pool. Poor Miles. These shots were beautiful. The outcome's not so beautiful, but it was kind of weird that it worked out like this. I think he had, if I remember, he shot into the same side. This isn't the same shot. These are 2 different shots. And I felt bad for him, and I felt even worse that I was going to put it in the video, but I wanted to preserve this moment for Miles. And that look doesn't explain it all. This was just before our final 3 or so. And there's your winners, first and second place Miles. And there's your, we're going to get to that. Your champion tournament series. First stop sponsored by Sergeant Dunn's Beef Jerky. Check him out on Facebook, Sergeant Dunn's Beef Jerky. I lost my paper. We got 2 people qualified for that now. 6 more winners, and we will be starting our first stop, where we'll bring those 8 champions together. We'll get to play for some free money. The entry is their little medal that they won. They just got to have that, and that'll get them into that tournament. They can win some free money. That first stop, sponsored by Sergeant Dunn's Beef Jerky. Check him out on Facebook. Sergeant John's Beef Jerky is a local venture-owned business serving out of Whiteside County, offering 10 different flavors of the best beef jerky around, from our smoky flavor to the hottest jerky you can find. Jerky's $15 a bag for all the flavors and $20 to get you the hottest bag at Doomsday. If you're looking for a great flavor of hot sauce made by a local veteran, Sergeant Dunn now offers his own hot sauce for all your food needs. You can literally put it on anything. 5-ounce bottles starting at $10. Check him out on Facebook now and get you some jerky. It's really good. I'm not going to lie. It's really good. I don't know about the hot stuff. There's no way I could do it. That was your league and tournament news for the day. Sorry about my creaky chair. I keep meaning to fix it, and I don't. I will share this information that Rick is sharing with me on the Facebook page as soon as I get some more of it, so you can check out the tournament over at the Beacon Bowl in Naples tomorrow at 7:30. All Tuesday night sanctioned players can play, and it's a Vegas qualifier. Winner will get entry, airfare credit, and hotel at the Rio from September 1st to 11th. So check out. As soon as I find out the information, I'll send you right there. But you can see Rick's name in the comments, and you can find him, and he might be able to tell you sooner. But once I get him on the show and find some more information, I'll share it with you. Don't forget, get your stuff on the show and let TNT share it everywhere we share things. We're all about promoting and highlighting the people that grow and promote our sport. So don't be afraid to share your accomplishments with us so that we can tell everybody how awesome you are. Because everything you do to help grow our sport makes our sport that much better. Remember, without every one of us with a stick in our hand or pen and paper taking stats and running things, we get nowhere towards any of those big giant things. So make sure you're supporting your local league operators and tournament directors and your venues, of course. Don't forget about that. Working on the Ladies City Cup. Hopefully that will be coming up. It's going to be a little bit, I will tell you that much. And in the process, ladies, if you are anywhere within driving distance of our area, TNT's local area, we will be starting up a new. We're going to be starting up, focusing on ladies only events. We're going to start doing. I mean, we're not going to stop doing other stuff, but we are going to start hosting some ladies only tournaments to start getting you guys place to start getting your feet wet in tournaments. If you haven't played many tournaments, it'd be a nice, comfortable place to do it. For the ladies that have played in tournaments, this is a place to help teach some of the newer ladies some stuff and just to hone your events. So, hone your talents a little bit. So watch for that coming up soon. Probably going to try to do something in the Sterling Rock Falls area very soon for that. Don't forget, hit that like and subscribe if you enjoy free live streaming pool and pool related things. And make sure you hit like and follow over the TNT page as well, and turn on your live notifications so you don't miss anything. Working on some fight nights, and really want to get some going. If you there's somebody you'd like to play and would like to have that match stream, get a hold of us, 833 TNT Pool, and we'll get that all set up for you. One quick second, and we'll be right back, and we'll wrap things up. Hang tight.
A&A Flooring, 2528 East Lincoln Way, Sterling, Illinois. 815-632-0675. Offering professional and affordable hardwood and carpet services, we'll help you choose the perfect floor for your lifestyle and budget. Let the flooring store with a heart help you find what you're dreaming of. Check out aafloors.biz to see our products in your home using our free on-site tool for your phone or desktop. With just a few clicks, you can choose from a specific style or browse all the products we offer. Once you find what you're looking for, just click on Upload My Room to see your choice on your floor. Try a few. It's quick and easy. A&A Flooring, 815-632-0675. Tell them TNT sent you.
All right. Al and Angie, Hunter and Sterling taking care of the carpets and stuff like that. Naples, Florida. That's where Rick's at. Naples, Florida. If you're in the Naples, Florida area, anywhere remotely close to the Beacon Bowl, tomorrow, 7:30, you can go down there and play in a Vegas qualifier. Your chance to get free entry, airfare credit, and hotel at the Rio, September 1st through 11th. Tomorrow night, Beacon Bowl, Naples, Florida, 7:30. Get there, get signed up, get playing. I'm hoping pretty soon. We're talking to him. We'll have some information. Sounds like the event will be streamed and you'll be able to see it. So we'll share that information when we get it. Talked a lot with Ladies City Cup. We're working on trying to plan that. Just kind of get it, make sure all the ladies are there for that. Get things going on that. So that'll be coming up soon. Our doubles leagues are moving along. Doing their thing. That City Cup will be up down the road. I forget how long that season is. I think it goes in maybe not quite September, but somewhere along the line there. So sometime after that, it'll be close to about the same time as last year. Probably maybe not quite October, but it'll be somewhere around there. I have a lot of other cool things that we're working on. Of course, the TNT Champions Tournament Series. Each stop will be broadcast. Will be streamed, so that you guys can see all the action on that. So make sure you keep an eye on out for that. Again, big thanks to Blake Baker for taking some time, even though he wasn't feeling the greatest, to sit down and talk with us. It was really awesome. If you missed it, go back and check it out. Share it with friends. Let everybody know about it. Check out TNT Off the Rails show on Facebook. It's a group. You can find the link in the TNT page, or of course you can just search it. You can see right there. Join there, get approved. I had it set up approved so that I can see your posts, so that I don't miss anything, so we can share your story. If you kicked butt for the first time in a tournament and you are so happy you couldn't contain yourself, snap a picture and send it to me. Write a little story, and we'll tell everybody all about it. I love highlighting pool players. It just makes me happy. A lot of cool stuff coming up. Keep an eye on the TNT Facebook page. I feel like I might be forgetting something. Check out the tournaments we have coming up. Again, will be Friday nights at Wise Guys. June 5th, we'll be back at Cardwell's in Rock Falls, Illinois. The next following weekend, June 12th, we'll be back in Dixon at Wise Guys for Hollywood's Highway Fund. And then I'm sure we'll have a few other things pop up in between there. But of course, and then September 4th, J Ball for Memorial Tournament. There's some other stuff that I feel like I'm really missing, and I will try to get my stuff together for next week for sure. Keep an eye on the TNT page as well. I am currently looking for. I've mentioned this before, and it kind of fizzled out, but this time, it is a serious request. I don't have a lot of information about it yet because I'm still kind of deciding exactly how I want it to work. But I am looking for an assistant slash co-host, another member of the show, the TNT family and Off the Rail and things like that. So it can't be camera shy. Obviously it can be this kind of camera shy, where we just show the back of your head if you want. But no, you have to be able to think on your head, know a little bit about pool, obviously, and things like that. And there would be some other things. If you're interested and like some more information, like to talk to me about it, give me a call, 833-TNT Pool. Obviously, you would need to be in my area or be able to be in my area when I needed you. So, yeah. If you have some questions or like to find out some more, give me a call, 833-TNT Pool. Until next week, you guys have a great week. Shoot some pictures, shoot some video, write me, tell me a story about your tournament experience. I don't care. Share it with me. Let me know. Tell your league operator, share your league results, how your leagues are going. Share them. We'll tell everybody about them. This has been TNT Off the Rail. I've been Bud. Have a great week. See you next time.